So hello and welcome to the show. I'm your host Zulf, and I basically talk about loads of different things to bring you the best of the best. Action cameras. Let me tell you a little story. I have an action camera which I wanted to use for a longer period of time. This action camera's current battery lasts about an hour, 90 minutes if I put it on continuous recording. But there's a problem there, because what about if I wanna have it for longer? What problem will that bring? Well, the problem it will bring is it runs out of battery before the action happens. So in the garden, we have a bird feeder. We put food in the bird feeder and it's gone. So we're hoping a bird's been eating it. What I did, I set this camera up to record on motion detection. So if it detects something moving in the plate of food, then it'll record for like 10 seconds movement. I did a video about motion detection on action cameras and how it just records the motion for wildlife type stuff, but it was handy. So we set it up and it only lasted an hour, which wasn't great. So moral of the story, how did I power it for 24 hours? Yes, you heard me, 24 hours. How I did that was by using something like a power supply. You can get loads of different types of USB powered battery banks. Let me show you this one. And that basically allows you to plug in a USB and then power your action camera for a longer period of time. The good thing about this was I had the battery within it. So when this ran out of charge, well, it didn't run out of charge because it was actually still powered on in the morning. When I left it overnight, we put it on in the evening. So it basically records based on motion detection. So it's not continuously recording. What I set the camera to was motion detection. I switched it to continuously be turned on, but I let the display turn off after 10 seconds, I think it was. So in theory, there was a black display. It was positioned to be recording within its cage. And whenever motion was detected, it started recording. You need a good memory card that will have enough space to record everything, but it can be done. So in essence, what you basically did was have a continuous power supply ready and waiting for the recording of the activity. What that allows you to do is leave it set up. In the morning, you come and basically look through the clips, like CCTV footage that you would look through, and you find the clips with movement where the food was moved in the plate, and you'll get your culprit. In the end, it was not a bird, it was actually a squirrel that was stealing all the food. So by the use of our trusty action camera, we found out that birds were not eating the bird food, squirrels were actually eating the bird food. So that's a quick little handy tip for you to power your action camera for a lot longer. And you can position it in such a way that, for example, if the plate was there, but obviously that would all be hidden out the way. And also remember, if it's raining, you want to get it in a waterproof case so you can't use the battery supply. So that's a limitation of that. It was on a good day, so luckily we knew it wasn't going to be raining. And also we had a canopy over it, which was the bird feeding house type thing that you could put food in. So that's how to power your action camera for a lot longer. There's an alternative option. If you have a power source close by, you could in theory just plug in a power lead, or instead of plugging into the USB, you could plug that into an adapter and plug it into an extension cord. So if you want to buy a battery, or if you don't have one, that's an alternative to do that. So that's hopefully giving you an idea of how to power it for longer.